Hello, this is Monomate, everybody. I've received quite a bit of feedback. Obviously not on the YouTube channel because no one watches my YouTube channel. But I received some feedback about my last replay, so I am hopefully going to improve significantly on this current replay. Today we have Dahlira spawning in the bottom left is a red Zerg, and our good friend Ronix again spawning in the top right as the blue Terran. So pretty boring early game stuff, building probes, building drones. I'm kind of interested to see what this Zerg does to deal with Ronix, because I play Zerg and I don't have the easiest time dealing with Ronix. Although I did beat him yesterday, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Supply depot going down for Ronix. Ronix lately has been liking this 3 barracks play with very heavy marauders. I guess this is that's a scout for Dahlira. I was like, oh, that's a crazy early drone there, but anyway, he's going to come up and scout Ronix. Ronix putting down his first barracks. Like I said, he's really liking this 3 barracks play with heavy marauders, so I think you can expect to see 3 barracks, 2 tech labs, at least, possibly 1 with a reactor, and definitely stim and possibly concussive shells as well. And we'll see how that turns out for him. Looks like on 15, Zerg is going to expand here to his natural. Fairly common for economic focused builds. And then he's just gonna kind of wait it out. It's interesting. I guess he's gonna do pool at 15. Yes, no, maybe. 16 pool, maybe. No pool at all. That's the build Dahlira is going for. The legendary no spawning pool build. Alright, see, there's a tech lab going down for Ronix. Okay, we have gas and gas before. Bleh. Gas pool, gas pool, gas pool. Probably gonna go for speedlings and maybe roaches, we'll see. Second barracks for Ronix, already researching stim and making a marine. I'm surprised he didn't make that one into a marauder. I guess he didn't have enough gas after getting stim. Alright, the natural expansion for our Zerg is up. He is mining gas. And he kinda has a lot of minerals saved up. Not enough gas to get metabolic boost yet. I know a lot of Zerg like to do a gas before pool, just so they can get to 100 gas almost right as the spawning pool pops up, so they can get metabolic boost immediately. Second barracks, second tech lab, and there's his marauder. Second barracks with a tech lab, third barracks going down. I told you, 3 barracks play. Dahlira continuing to drone up, making his queen. I don't see a roach warren down yet, so I don't really... Baneling nest. He has opted for the baneling nest, and that's why I guess he got the gas so early. Second queen at the natural. Ronix probably moving down to poke around a bit with a little marine scout. Building Zerglings. Metabolic boost is a little over halfway done. Gonna grab his second gas so he can produce as many banelings as he wants. And I have a feeling this Overlord is not going to make it very far in life. This Zergling did not make it anywhere in life. Oh, there. Yep, that Overlord is going down. Dahlira continuing to just make... he's making drones and Zerglings, it looks like. And now putting down a Roach Warren and mutating a lair. He is supply blocked, so I guess he's just trying to... As well as a third gas. He's supply blocked. He does have metabolic boost up for his Zerglings. He's not mining out of this gas at all. So, don't really know why he put down this gas. And he's putting 3 drones in there, but continues to not mine out of this gas geyser. I suspect after the lair he'll... Oh, Ronix is pushing out right now. Dahlira is working Banelings, trying to rally them, trying to keep them out of the fray. Let the hatchery take the damage. Ronix stims and is trying to pick off the Banelings as they're hatching. More Zerglings, the drones are coming into the fray. And there go the Banelings. I was going to try and pull back. That Marauder is going to take almost all of the hits from the Banelings. The Marauders can absorb quite a bit of punishment. So, Banelings are actually not quite as effective against them as they would be in a more marine-oriented army. But with the Speedlings, Dahlira is able to hold that off. Let's look at units lost. Oh, I'm trying to click the wrong keyboard, and that's why I couldn't do it with the hotkey. I have 2 keyboards set up here, so it looks like Ronix is a bit ahead after that push. Dahlira is going to come up here with some Zerglings and going to run all of them up the ramp. Looks like he only lost 2, so that I guess he sees what he needs to see. Ronix with a 4th barracks, this one with a reactor, going for an engineering bay for upgrades so he can get an even bigger advantage. It looks like he's already got concussive shells on his Marauders. He's going to send one Marine down to try and take out this Zergling. / scout his naturalist so he can see what's going on there, so he can expand. He knows Zerg's already expanded. Oh, Zerg finally put 3 in this gas. Go Dahlira. Production, we have combat shields and a spire. Oh, he's already got an infestation pit down, so that could be useful. Infestors combined with Banelings are very good against the Terran Bio army. And he's going to go ahead and pick off this one Marauder here. Try to even it out, and Ronix has the +1 attack upgrade for his army. If I were Dahlira, I would be getting pathogen glands, so that these infestors can fungal growth as soon as they pop out. He needs to get... I feel like he's very weak on drones in his main. Spire is almost finished, so we can get some Mutalisks play out on the field. I don't know how effective... I mean, that would actually be quite effective against the high Marauder count in Ronix's army. Looks like he is expanding to a 3rd, building Roaches, Banelings, and Infestors, because I don't know if he's seen this coming. Yeah, he knows. Yeah, he knows now. He knows now. And Banelings have just finished. He doesn't have Baneling speed, which I thought was a choice. Look at how fast Stim Marauders can take down that hatchery. Oh my god, that's insane. Trying to retreat his Roaches, got Infestors. See, if he had researched pathogen glands, he would be able to fungal growth already. But unfortunately, he's only able to spawn some infested Terrans and lose drones. I would use this to attack, try and trap those guys. He's only attacking with his Zerglings. He needs better control of his units. And he is managing to hold that off again. Unfortunately, I think his... Well, I don't know. It's not as far behind as I thought it was initially. He is quite a bit behind in the units lost. Let's look at what Ronix is going with. It looks like he's building a factory as well as an orbital command so he can expand, I guess, here. I would have changed the location of those buildings so that the orbital command had a smaller lift-off distance, since they don't move particularly fast. But he is going down a factory, and he is throwing down missile turrets. I guess he expects a Spire?
Go, go, go!
I guess he has seen the Spire morphing.
Coming through.
Dahlira trying to bust down these rocks so he can defend this base much more easily. He hasn't retaken his natural. Looks like he's got a drone here waiting to, or not. But he's just gonna work up off this third here, which is gonna be a problem once Ronix gets this expansion secured. He really needs to. These infestors now do have enough energy for fungal growth, and he is pushing out while morphing more banelings. Although these bunkers here are going to be quite problematic for him, I think. Ronix's factory is finished with a tech lab. I don't really know quite what he's going to do with that yet. Tanks would be pretty effective against the banelings if they try to do a bust, because they do not actually have speed. They're very slow. That's actually good for Ronix, because with STEM he can actually outrun the banelings so long as he's not fungal growth by the infestors. It looks like Dahlira is researching roach speed. And this actually is a pretty good army composition. The army's getting marauders. Banelings are going to kind of bust down that. There's a fungal growth on these marauders. You can move in and just pick them off. Too bad all these banelings more or less suicide against this bunker here. And Dahlira really needs to pull back right now. The army that Ronix just moved out of his main is way too big. He should really cut his losses and pull back. These infestors are just going to explode everywhere. They don't have a chance. Ronix does have a tank out on the field. Let's see what he's doing up in the main. Not a whole lot. It really doesn't look like he's producing much of anything right now. In fact, he's not in the production tab. You can see the only thing, he's putting down 2 bunkers. He's going to grab another tank and some marines out of his reactored barracks. Dahlira is actually going to go ahead and re-expand to his natural, and probably going to get these 4 overlords killed, because I imagine they're rallied somewhere up here, and he doesn't quite realize that yet because overlords move slow. It looks like Ronix is getting an armory, so we may either see Thors from Ronix. I know he is a huge fan of Thors. Or we may just see vehicle upgrades coming out of him. We haven't, so far as I know, I haven't seen any Mutalisks on the field. I may have missed them somewhere, but that Spire is kind of just going to waste from Dahlira. Oh, okay, he does realize these overlords are on a path to certain death, so he pulls them back. Has built this gas a while ago, isn't mining out of it at all. Gonna go ahead and build this gas as well. Okay, he does put 1 guy in this gas, and that is it. Let's look at the army size. His army, food-wise, is just minuscule compared to what Ronix has up here. 2 tanks. He does have siege mode, so that could be useful for defense. Unfortunately, tanks are not particularly mobile. They have to stay in siege mode pretty much in order to be very effective.